In today's fight news, we start off with UFC President Dana White finally announcing the matchup between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler set for UFC 303 on June 29th. White also officially announced the matchup between lightweight champion Islam Makhachev and Dustin the Diamond Poirier set for UFC 302 on June 1st. The co-main event was announced for UFC 302, which will have former middleweight champion Sean Strickland taking on Paulo Costa. The historic UFC 300 event is now in the books, and here are your results. Davison Figueiredo defeats Cody Garbrandt by rear naked choke in round 2. Bobby Green defeats Jim Miller by unanimous decision. Former champion Jessica Andrade defeats Marina Rodriguez via split decision. Renato Moicano defeats Jalen Turner via TKO in round 2. Diego Lopez finishes Sadiq Youssef via TKO in round 1. Olympic gold medalist and former PFL champion Kayla Harrison wins her UFC debut by submitting former champion Holly Holm in round 2 by a rear naked choke. Former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling wins his featherweight debut by defeating Calvin Kattar by unanimous decision. Former light heavyweight champion Yuri Prochazka defeats Alexander Rakic via TKO in round 2. Bo Nickel defeats Cody Brundage by rear naked choke in round 2. Arman Tsarukyan defeats former lightweight champion Charles Oliveira by split decision. And we have a new BMF champion. Max Holloway knocks out Justin Gaethje with 1 second left on the clock. Women's strawweight champion Zhang Weili retains her title by defeating Yan Xiaonan via unanimous decision. And in the main event, light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira knocks out Jamal Hill in the first round to retain his title. Now on to the bonuses for the night. Performance of the night, Max Holloway and Yuri Prochazka. Fight of the night, Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. Following his disappointing loss at UFC 300 in the main event, former light heavyweight champion Jamal Hill took to his social media to let everyone know he's okay and he'll be back. During the post-fight press conference, Dana White disclosed that former champion Jamal Hill came into his main event fight with a broken toe that he sustained 2 weeks ago. After his knockout victory in the main event of tonight's UFC 300, Pereira had this to say: "I'm injury-free. I want to fight in Brazil. I know it's a short time, but let's see what happens. I know there needs to be promotion for a title fight, so I don't care. Let me do a fight at heavyweight." After his performance of the night knockout of Justin Gaethje for the BMF title, Max Holloway took to the mic to call out the featherweight champion Ilia Topuria, stating, "There's an El Matador, and he's running away from the bull at 145. Tell him to sign the contract. Spain, Hawaii, wherever." During his ring walk, Arman Tsarukyan punched a fan in the audience. When asked about it in the post-fight press conference, he said that the fan tried to punch him, so it was natural instinct for him to punch back. And he said, "Please don't do this because I'm from Russia, and if you hit at me, I'll hit you back." After Bo Nickel's submission victory tonight, Hamzat Chimaev wrote this on X: "This wrestling was big bullsh." Nickel clapped back during the post-fight press conference, stating, "I'm getting finishes. This guy's getting decisions." After his dominant featherweight debut, former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling called for Brian Ortega for his next matchup at featherweight. After her impressive UFC debut, Kayla Harrison took to the mic stating, "I don't care if it's Raquel Pennington, I don't care if it's Juliana Pena. By the end of the year, I will be UFC champion." The former women's champ Amanda Nunes posted on her social media listening to Kayla Harrison's post-fight call-out. She seemed disappointed that her name wasn't mentioned. During the post-fight press conference, Harrison was told about Nunes's video in which she said, "I would love to win a UFC title, and if Amanda wants to come back, I would welcome her with open arms," also stating that she would rather fight Nunes instead of take the title shot if given the opportunity. Renato Money Moicano said that he wants to have a quick turnaround and fight at the UFC 301 event in Brazil. After her close split decision win over Marina Rodriguez, the former champion Jessica Andrade offered to buy glasses for the judge who scored for Rodriguez in the fight, saying she was, quote-unquote, really surprised. After his dominant win tonight, lightweight standout Bobby Green took to the mic to call out Paddy Pimblett, stating, "Paddy, how dare you, you slimy, sugary little snake. How dare you say my name? I'm coming after you. July, I'm coming to your backyard with your people and kick your ass." In the post-fight press conference, Green kept going, saying he's coming for Paddy's head, stating, "He shouldn't have said my name. You're going to pay dearly." Thanks for watching. If you appreciate the content, like and subscribe.